Alright, so this is day 2 on the camper restoration video. I'm going to roughly sketch out what I plan to do with the camper. I'm going to begin by just beginning with the layout of the camper itself. So the camper right now, it has a bed on one end, it has a sink and a countertop on the other, and along the sides of the walls he's got some cheap cabinetry put up. That it really opens up the space, but it's an awful design, so I hate it. I'm just going to eliminate that entire design, and I'm just going to start fresh. So what I would like to add in the camper is a couch, a chair, stove, small kitchenette, a small bathroom, and a fireplace, as well as a trundle type bed. So let's start by drawing out the shape of the camper. So on one end of the camper, I'm going to have a chair and a couch. So basically that's where the couch is going to be, and I'm going to have a chair right here, and it's going to be the type of chair which either has a footstool which pops out, or I'm just going to have a small footstool that I can place in front of the chair. Next to that, I'm going to have a small kitchenette, and by kitchenette I mean something that's going to have like a small 3-burner stove, and I'm also going to have a small sink. The sink I have now is like way too big, so it's going to be a much smaller sink. And then next to that, there's going to be a small door and leading into a water closet for a bathroom. It's not going to be like a shower kind of bathroom. It's just going to be a small toilet crammed in there. And against the opposite wall, I'm going to have a little fireplace mantle thing. That's the door right there. And between the fireplace and mantle, I'm going to have, and the door, I'm going to have a small closet for storage. And the fireplace is just going to be in the center. And I'll talk more about the fireplace later. And there's going to be, against this wall, there's going to be a trundle kind of bed which can lay down. So right now the space is open, but there'll be like a trundle bed which can lay down, and so that will convert the open space into a bed which overlaps a little bit with the couch. So that's a top-down kind of view of it. Let's try a more like 3-dimensional view. The 3-dimensional view, just like starting by looking at the rear of the camper here. And alright, let me just sketch out the walls here. So that's the rear wall, that's the side wall. I'm going to try and do this 3-dimensionally to give you a sense of how these things are actually going to be laid out. So against the rear wall here, there's going to be, again, it's going to be like a small couch. And it's not going to be anything dramatic, but it is going to be, a sitting space. So that's the rear couch. And next to that, you'll have the chair, which I'm not going to draw in now, but the chair is going to be in between the kitchenette and the couch, which you saw from the top-down look. But here's the kitchenette. It's going to have the sink and the 3-burner stove. And then next to that, you're going to have the water closet with the toilet. And then I'm going to have a door leading into the water closet. That's not very three-dimensional, but you get a sense of what I was trying to do there. And let's see, the trundle bed will actually lay down into that empty space there. So it'll go from the wall to the sink, and it'll connect up to the back side of the bed, or the couch rather. So the couch will actually basically serve as kind of a headboard for the bed. So here's a top-down view. Try to explain my reasoning a bit better there. So here I'm trying to give actually this isn't a top-down view, this is like looking at the back of the camper. And so that's the couch there in the middle, and there on the left-hand side, that's where the kitchenette is, and the trundle bed can go like up and down into that empty space. What are they called, trundle beds? Trundle beds are the ones that fold down off walls, not pull out, right? I'm probably getting that wrong. But it's the type of lever mechanism bed which can fold down from a vertical to a horizontal position. Probably not trundle bed. I think that's actually, it's a Murphy bed. That's what I was thinking of. I think that's correct vernacular. All right, so here's a top-down look. So there you have the chair, the couch in the back, the kitchenette, and then you have the fireplace on the other end, and then that Murphy bed can fill up that empty space or open up that space. So you've got space to work and cook and stuff in, and late at night you can just lower the bed and it just turns into one big living space area or bedroom. And I'm probably going to add like a little shelf that's on like a couple little stilts here, connected to the kitchenette to give myself some more working area. So that shelf can basically collapse down, or I can pull it up to give myself additional counter space. So let's look at the other end of the camper. And on the other end of the camper, I plan on having like a fireplace, and then above that like a TV, water closet. So here's like a three-dimensional view. My camera will focus in a second, sorry about that. So here's the back of the camp. The back is on the left. The back of the camper is on the left. So here on the right hand side, you've got the small kitchenette, the small 3-burner, the sink. And then next to that, you have the water closet, the toilet. And then I'm going to have a small utility closet on the other side of that. And then right there in the middle, I'm going to have an electric fireplace. There's some big logs and some simulated fire. And I'll probably put some, some brick effect kind of wall behind it, make it look more like a fireplace. And then above that, I'll mount a TV just in that space because, TV, right? And of course on the other side of the camper, you got the chair and the couch. So it'll be like a really nice, small, homey kind of space. But that's what I have all for now. Let me know what you think. And until next time, take care.